Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Offense working from the pistol. He might want another play. Brown will throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, South Florida. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, South Florida.
Come on, guys, let's make a play here.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Quarterback empties his backfield. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together.
Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, do I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And the Broncos trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to throw it. Just steamrolling the defense. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. On the option. Now the toss. It's the runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press.
He's going for a big play downfield. Snatches it on the run. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
On the run, fires downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was, and because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
To the air, it's Madsen. Time to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Broncos! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
All right, let's get it. Right.
They'll give it to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Brown wants to pass. Buying some time. The throw. Got a man. It's Wolf. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Got room to work. Picks up the first down.
He got wide receivers.
And the Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Taking too long to pick the play, though.
The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. This is a designed run. Finds a little space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the plus one.
Oh, he's got some Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback may change this route. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Boise State, 14. South Florida, 7.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Brown will throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They
Oh,
will take the penalty.
God, that's nasty.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. Running through contact. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Second down, he'll throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the uprights. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Madsen. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent. You've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. At the 40, just plowing ahead. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my man.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Fires downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
Go get shot.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on 4th down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but what does the head coach decide to do?
And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. He's not even going to come close to the first down, and they'll turn it over.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan of fake punts. I'd rather put my offense on the field and guys that do this for a living all the time and are really good at it, but he tried the sneak attack, and it did not work.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Now adjusting. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown Broncos.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Just stop drifting back in the pocket. Yeah, bro, I don't be comfortable. Right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I don't be too comfortable up there.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
Yeah, nah, for real though. This is one of the games where you just let's see what works. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing it, it's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout.
I think it's scared to throw down the field,
Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Not catching him, bro.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Broncos! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
I don't see Shawty getting past the 2 minutes, man.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Brown will throw it. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle.
One thing about this game is, though,
spotted on the 49.
if you play good defense,
so far in this
zone-wise, they don't
reward you.
Positive
momentum to take to the locker room.
Right,
just
like
don't
you get the
reward
first down of the drive. So
The
maybe
only
you
way
could
it
build on
rewards
this
you
now.
is
I would
if
play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to
you really
halftime
gotta
here.
switch to
Maybe
them
create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take another shot here.
that should never be open.
Falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk
I
play
guess
on
because
that.
if I'm in Buzz and
This
that, he cool
quarterback has really
down, but
found a
like,
nice rhythm early, and he's in full control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives.
yeah, it's
They've
like
scored
even
2
if you playing good
touchdowns.
D,
You're on
niggas
their
won't play
3rd
make you
possession.
like. That's
he
why it's
still
like.
wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score?
Show me your heart, Shawty. Show me your heart, Slim. Show me your heart.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Smith. There he goes. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Into the red zone, and they have the rise with that
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game.
Mine.
Can swing momentum.
Mine.
A few extra on that return, but
Mine.
what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Back to throw, it's Madsen.
Oh, he got pressured and ain't like it. He got pressured and ain't like it.
Instead, it's 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, if you needed any evidence that this coaching staff trusts their big offensive line, you saw it right there. Fourth down, they go for it deep in their own end, and it pays off.
Come on. Don't you think they thought it was third down? He lets one fly deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this out.
Snags it on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's loose. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Brown wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be changing the route. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Technically, he got a punt, but
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The ball pops out on the return.
That's a good possession because he hit me.
And the offense just got it by falling on
Yeah,
that.
shawty.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take
Yeah,
the penalty.
shawty. Look at Braun prevent. Let's see if I can scheme something out.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
What you think, Rick? Because I don't think it say nothing about running up the score.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
A 70 ball. Or get another 42 in Magic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well.
You need a little space.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Up to you, bro. I don't know
And the
your
Broncos
ass,
come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Finds his big tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
Dang, big 8-5.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
On the run, it's Sherrod. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Dang,
no
bro.
reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips to the end zone, it'll be a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Good. Oh, it's loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Good pass.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Bulls are marching down the field.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play. The
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
He rifles one deep to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about...
Turning it on! No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, my goodness.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Snagged in the middle, it's Sherrod. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Brown wants to pass. He fires to the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Oh, I had
that one is
animation.
he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On the option. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Third down, offense trying to go option, seeing if they could outflank the defense by pitching it, but nothing there. Great penetration up front. The defense looked like they were ready for it, guys, and they're able to come away with a massive negative play.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in the first down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Brown will throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Isaac. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Here's the pressure. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Here comes the heat. Got it behind the line. It's Sherrod. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Yeah, and how about this offense?